Roll, layer, and enjoy. This apple cinnamon fall bread is sort of a show-off, and it's easy to make, I'm told. Vaughn is here with a seasonal twist on traditional babka bread. It's great to have you.
Thank you.
You described this, and I love it. Hope I can steal your line.
Go for it.
Apple pie meets a cinnamon roll.
Totally.
I mean, sign me up. Sign me up. What a perfect fall treat.
It is so good. So babka originally originated from Jewish Polish communities. They'd take their challah bread that they'd use for Shabbat, and then the extra dough they'd wrap up with jam or cinnamon, things like that. And then we've just taken it to a whole new level. We just think we can add anything and everything to it. Savory, sweet, and today we're going sweet with this like apple pie kind of filling style.
Okay, show us.
Yes, so it's super easy to assemble, kind of like a cinnamon roll. It's just as easy as that. So all you do is I have this nice soft brioche dough. Brioche is just kind of a fancy word for an enriched dough with a lot of butter, egg, sugar, things like that.
Okay.
So it's really soft and tender, really easy to work with. You can use a hand mixer, you can do it by hand. But the assembly process is a lot easier than the outcome kind of shows. It looks intimidating, but it's really easy.
I love you describing it as a tender dough. I don't make a lot of bread, surprise, surprise, but that's an interesting adjective for me.
No, it's very, very tender. It's almost like a pull apart. So you kind of roll it out kind of like a 10 by 12 is what we're going for.
Okay.
And then I have this filling. It's like a brown sugar, cinnamon, flour. That flour is going to absorb some of the apples that we have. Absorb all that moisture.
So cinnamon, brown sugar, flour. Okay. You're being generous.
Do never skimp. We never skimp in the kitchen.
Girl. Yeah. Okay, that should be a bumper sticker. Never skimp in the kitchen.
That should be on my apron or something. Yes, exactly. Okay, so then you kind of spread that out. And then the next layer that I've done is I've sauteed some apples just so they're kind of pre-softened a little bit.
Butter or?
Yep, butter, cinnamon, a little nutmeg, a little vanilla, all those warm fall flavors, right? And this recipe can make two. Which is great because you can do two and give one away, or if you want to try a second flavor, like I have a chocolate babka, or you could just keep it simple with cinnamon, or you could do like a cheesy bread.
I was having a different line of thought. She said, if you want to make two and give one away, I was like, if you want to make two because you're going to want to eat two.
Oh yeah, well that too.
I mean, to each their
also
own.
Fine. So this is where it kind of comes like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
So we're just going to roll it up, super easy. If you can make a cinnamon roll, never skimp in the kitchen.
Yeah.
If you find your dough, so once you get to this part, if you find your dough is a little extra soft, what you can do is take this log and pop it in the freezer just for like 10-15 minutes to chill it, and that will help you get a nice clean cut. So
it'll stabilize the dough a little bit.
Exactly. Yep. So now instead of a cinnamon roll where you cut in little chunks like this, we're actually going to cut the other way and go lengthwise.
Okay.
And expose that center. Look how fun and pretty that is on the inside.
Look at that, okay.
So it's a little soft, so if we were to refrigerate it or freeze it, it would help these layers stay together a little bit easier.
Right.
And then to kind of do that braided twist, you take your two sections, make an X, and then you're gonna do a little twist at the top.
Oh, so this becomes a really pretty bread
And then a twist at the bottom.
Yes.
It's an elevated cinnamon roll.
Oh my goodness.
And the outcome, again, looks intimidating, but it's really as simple as that. And it looks like a little messy, but the inside's amazing.
Yeah, we don't care what it looks like once it's in our mouth. What are baking instructions for this?
Yeah, so you can pop it in a loaf pan. You could really actually put it in anything. If you didn't put it in a loaf pan, you could even just bake it on a sheet pan. You could wrap it up and swirl it in like a cake pan if you wanted to.
Okay.
Really, I mean, choose your adventure here. I like to line my pan with parchment paper just because after it bakes, it's just easy to kind of pull out.
Okay.
So let it rise one more time, brush it with an egg wash, bake at 350 for about 40-45 minutes.
Okay.
And then after it's baked,
we
can kind of, this is a icing with powdered sugar, vanilla bean paste, a little bit of cinnamon. It's so good. So you could use this as the base for a French toast bake. You could do it plain. My husband loves to heat it up and like serve it with a scoop of ice cream.
Oh my goodness, a la mode.
Yes.
Yes, please.
So good.
Is this the chocolate variation?
So you could go chocolate, you could do, we've done a pesto, we've done a cheesy bread.
So what kind of chocolate did you do?
This is a homemade chocolate paste, so it's chocolate, butter, chocolate chips, just over the stove.
And that replaces our crumble and our apple, but same technique,
always the same process, yeah.
Oh, this is one of those recipes where you could have some fun, where you could start to like dream up different combinations, different fillings.
Yeah, different ways to kind of shape it. You can wrap it in a wreath for Christmas.
Oh, cute.
Just so many ways. First day of fall is coming up soon, so wouldn't this be a perfect like breakfast as a French toast baked or something like that.
All about
Yeah.
the food celebration around here, Lori. Thank you so much.
course.
Where can we get more recipe ideas from you?
So I have an Instagram, Lowe's Kitchen Co., and then all my recipes on my website, loweskitchenco.com.
Flows right off the tongue. Lowe's Kitchen Co. You should be following. If you aren't, give her a click. We'll link you over from our website. Happy fall.
Thank you.
Thank you very
too.
much. Babka bread, apple cinnamon babka bread. I'm here for it.